Hi, and welcome to First Chapter Fridays. I'm here with you. My name is Miss Virginia here at the Alameda Free Library, and today I'm going to share a book with you, and it's called Starfish, and it's written by Lisa Fipps. And this is the story of a young lady. Her name is Ellie, and she is having a really hard time accepting herself for who she is. She's been getting a lot of bullying has been going on in this story. So I'm going to read you the jacket, and it's about sometimes there's people at school or that that they have a hard time accepting themselves for who they are, and they also get made fun of because of something about them. Maybe it's their size, like in this story, or maybe their hair or the clothes they wear. Who knows? For some reason, people get teased for many, many things. And this is a story to remind you that you don't always know what's going on in someone's own mind, how it makes them feel if they're teased. So I'm going to read you the jacket, the inside jacket, and here we go. And then we'll read a section of this book. Ever since she wore a whale swimsuit and made a big splash at her 5th birthday party, Ellie's been bullied about her weight. To cope, she tries to live by her list of fat girl rules, which are all about not standing out. And she's found a haven in her swimming pool, where she feels weightless in a fat-obsessed world. In the water, she can stretch out like a starfish and take up all the space she wants. Ellie finds an ally in her new neighbor, Catalina, a girl who refreshingly doesn't judge, and in her new therapist, a woman who knows how to laugh at the right things. With these good people buoying Ellie up, it's a lot easier to face the bullies and starfish in real life by unapologetically being her own fabulous self. All right, let's get started. So that's the jacket. And let's see. This is the dedication page, and I thought it was really nice. To every kid who's ever been told, you'd be so pretty or so handsome if, remember, you are beautiful now, just as you are. You deserve to be seen, to be heard, to take up room, to be noticed. So when the world tries to make you feel small, starfish. Think about the shape of a starfish branching out, being who you are. And I also forgot to mention that this is a novel in verse. For just a while, I stepped down into the pool. The water is bath water warm, but feels cool compared to the blisteringly hot air. Kick, glide, stroke, glide, side to side and back again. Dive under the surface, soar to the top, arch my back, flip-flop. As soon as I slip into the pool, I am weightless, limitless, just for a while. Name calling. Eliana Elizabeth Montgomery Hofstein, that's my name. My bestie, Viv, and my parents call me Ellie or Elle, but most people call me Splash, or some synonym for whale. Cannonball into a pool, drenching everyone, and wear a whale swimsuit to your under-the-sea birthday party when you're a chubby kid who grows up to be a fat tween, and no one will ever let you live it down, ever. Splash is born. Now, whenever I swim, I use the steps to ease into the water, careful not to make waves, because the memory of my pool party plays in my head like a video on a loop. It was my 5th birthday. I wanted to be the first one in, so I ran to the edge and leapt into the air and tucked my knees into my chest. Water sprayed up as I sank down. I bobbed to the surface, expecting cheers for the splashiest cannonball ever. That didn't happen. Splash spawned a tsunami, my sister Anais shouted. She almost emptied the pool, my brother Liam chimed in. I dove under, drowning my tears. I wish I could tell everyone how they made me feel that day. Humiliated, angry, deeply sad. But every time I try to stand up for myself, the words get stuck in my throat like a giant glob of peanut butter. Besides, if they even listen, they just snap back. If you don't like being teased, lose weight. Fat girl rules. Some girls my age fill diaries with dreams and private thoughts. Mine has a list of fat girl rules. You find out what these unspoken rules are when you break them and suffer the consequences. Fat girl rules. I learned at 5. No cannonballs, no splashing, no making waves. You don't deserve to be seen or heard or take up room to be noticed. Make yourself small. What, why, who, how, when? The first fat girl rule you learn hurts the most, a startling scorpion stinging soul slap. Something's changed, but you don't know what. You replay the moment in your mind from every possible angle, trying to understand why the rules exist, and who came up with them and how. How does anyone have the right to tell you how to live just because of your weight? Mostly you remember the smack of the change. One minute you were like everybody else, playing around, enjoying life, and then, with the flip of an unseen cosmic switch, you're the fat girl. Stumbling, trying to regain your balance, acting as if you know what you're doing, like when you used to play dress-up and tried to walk in high-heeled shoes. The gift. Every time I see a pudgy preschooler, I want to hand her my list, like the answer sheet for a test, to spare her the pain of learning the rules firsthand. But instead, I give each girl the gift of more days, weeks, and months of a normal life, whatever that is. Belly's dancing. Viv's mom caught her dad with another woman and said Texas wasn't big enough for the 3 of them. So now my best friend has to move to Indiana. In my backyard, we live streamed the Latin Music Festival on an outdoor screen as part of her going away party. Viv starts belly dancing like she learned in a class at the Dallas Public Library, where her mom was a librarian. I follow her lead and our arms morph into snakes as our hips figure 8. My dog Gigi, a pug, runs circles around us as we sing at the top of our lungs along with the bands and dance with complete abandon, like you do when you're alone in your room trying out some new moves or making up some of your own. Except, it turns out, we're not alone. The new neighbor. Mid-twirl, I open my eyes to see a girl's head pop up over the fence, then disappear and reappear. This trampoline girl saw me shake parts of me I didn't know I even had. What do you think you're doing? I stop dancing so fast I about give myself whiplash. I see her head again. I heard Dias Divertidos. She says it so quickly it's like one word. She disappears and then reappears. Couldn't help myself. In a flash, she climbs over the fence and lands in front of me. I'm Catalina Rodriguez, a poet and a musician. Catalina points to the concert on the screen. Wow, so you like Dias Divertidos too? I have all their songs on my playlist. Me too, I say. Who else do you listen to? Don't get Ellie started, Viv rolls her eyes. If eye rolling were an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. I'm a poet, so I love music because lyrics are sung poems, I say. Rap and country are my faves. I'm a guitarist, Catalina says. I like all music, but I love Latin. She chooses her words carefully, like me. But she's not like me. Catalina's skinny like a pancake. I'm more like a three-tiered cake. My fat dar should be sounding the alarm. Why isn't it? The thing about fat dar. Fat dar is a lot like Spider-Man's Spidey sense, a sixth sense. Somehow we just know when someone's about to say something hurtful or do something mean. Even in a crowd, I can spot a fat phobe, someone who's grossed out by overweight people. Fat phobes give off this vibe, part discomfort, part shock, part fear, part anger, and all hatred. Shadows. Baila conmigo, Catalina shouts as the next song starts, and she dances with us. Teach me that one move, Ellie, she says. Which one? The one where you were kind of kicking your leg while you spun? When I dance, knowing Catalina's watching, I feel every pound of my legs see my fat shake and notice how round my shadow on the grass is next to her angles. So I stop. Fat girl rule. Move slowly so your fat doesn't jiggle, drawing attention to your body. But that uncomfortable in my own skin feeling fades as the music blares and Catalina screams, going all bananas with us during the tribute to Selena. If dance partners were food, Catalina and I would be peanut butter and jelly, cookies and milk, chips and salsa. We're different, but make a perfect combo. Heads, hips, and hands moving in sync. Right on cue as the sun sets, the katydids start their singing, fast and furious, since their tempos beat based on heat or maybe Selena's beady beady bom bom beat. Catalina, dale las buenos noches y ven a casa, a woman calls out. Gotta go, Catalina tells us. Thanks for letting me crash your party. She climbs back over the fence, then trampolines. Can't wait to come over again. Like Picasso. Some people have mood rings. Viv has mood hair. You can always tell how she's feeling based on her hair color. Since she has to move, she's like Picasso, in a blue period. Her bottom lip juts out as she pouts. And when she huffs, her stick-straight blonde bangs with blueberry tips stand straight up for a second. What's wrong? I ask when we float in the pool, cooling off after the concert. Today was our last day together, until who knows when, and not only did I have to share you, but I also had to watch while you made a new friend. New friend? Catalina? Is she? Saying goodbye. The stars at night might be big and bright deep in the heart of Texas, but not where we live, thanks to light pollution. Sirius, I point to the brightest star, the only one visible. Leave it to you to know the dog star. Notice there are no cat stars? Maybe not in the Milky Way, Viv says, but I'm sure there's a galaxy more evolved than ours where cats rule. They'll invade our planet and make all pugs prisoners. Admit, you'll miss Oreo. She splashes me with each syllable. Only if you admit you'll miss Gigi, I splash back. When Viv's mom picks her up, we promise to text, video, chat, whatever it takes to stay connected. Viv suggests we make a blood oath. I remind her she faints when she sees one drop. We settle for a tame, lame pinky swear. Viv starts to open the car door, but then she throws her arm around me and we cry our goodbyes. Super sleuth. Every kid needs one place they can escape to when life gets to be too much. The pool is my place. Today I've been in the water so long my fingers look like raisins, but I plan to swim and float for hours more, mourning my first day without Viv and the last day of summer vacation. I love to swim. Can I join you? Catalina's back on the trampoline. I barely know her. Can I trust her with the pool? I haven't swum with anyone but Viv since the Under the Sea party. I still don't know why Catalina wants to hang around with me. Could she be friends with Marissa and Courtney and helping them set me up for a prank? I climb out of the pool and wrap my towel around my shoulders like a superhero cape. Time to activate my sleuth powers. I wish I could keep swimming, but I have to get my stuff ready for school tomorrow. I don't lie. Catalina climbs over the fence. I've been putting it off, too. I dread being the new girl. Like Wonder Woman with her lasso, I seek truth. And I ask Catalina, you going to the Kaiser Academy? Is that where you go, Ellie? I nod. I wish then we'd be together, but I'm going to Bishop Joseph Catholic School. Wonder Woman wouldn't give up, not until she had all the answers. Neither can I. Want to get our stuff ready together? I thought you'd never ask. Okay, I think we're going to stop there. So, Ellie is making a new friend in Catalina, and she's not sure if she can trust her yet. But I really recommend this book. It's like I said, it's good insight into how people feel when they're made fun of. You know, I don't know if you've ever experienced being made fun of, or maybe someone you know has. But it's a good book to read. It's short, it's quick. It's a good page turner. You want to know what happens in Ellie's life and her new friend Catalina. And I hope that you'll check it out. I do want to let you know that it is available in ebook format on Overdrive through the library's website, and I hope you'll check it out. Again, it's Starfish by Lisa Fipps. Thanks for listening. Bye.